Hi everybody, thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you've clicked on it, then you want to hear what my 2020 New Year's resolutions are, and I'm so excited to share them with you. I feel like this is really going to shape the content that I share here on YouTube, and the reason why I'm sharing them is because I want to be held accountable for them, but I also would love to get alongside anyone else who has a similar resolution and do this together, because here on YouTube we are a community, and like we say on our channel, this parenting gig doesn't come with a rule book. We only have each other, and I'd really love to connect in with you guys and build that community further. If you are liking the sound of this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that red subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and tap the bell to get notified. So let's get into my 2020 resolutions. For those of you who have stuck around from the beginning of our channel in 2019, you would know that last year was a really difficult year for me, and my goals for this year are honestly based off the fact that if anything happens this year, I really want to be in a good place to tackle whatever comes my way. And so that's what these resolutions are based on. It's mostly discipline, because I know I'm going to struggle to get through these, but I know it's going to be worth it. My first resolution is to be physically fit. I know there seems to be a lot of goals that people have at the beginning of the new year, and they have great intentions. I know the reality is that I'm gonna have to have a lot of discipline in order to achieve this, because being a full-time working mom of 2, I am completely time poor, and that is just the honest truth. So the discipline that I'm gonna have is to go to bed early and to wake up early in order to achieve these goals. But I feel like I can do it, and I'm going to definitely enjoy what comes from it. I just probably won't enjoy the journey of it. But that's what makes a good year, is the things that you learn along the way. So my physical fitness goal is definitely a big one. I know that it's going to take a lot of time and effort, but especially after having a miscarriage last year, and if you want to know more about that story, then click on this video. I really want to take control of my body. I want to be the healthiest Bek, the best mom, the best wife, all those sorts of things, and I feel like looking after myself is a great first place to start. So that is my first goal, is to be physically fit. My second goal is to be spiritually fit. I feel like this definitely goes hand in hand with my first one. I am gonna be getting up early to do my exercising, but I also want to get up early to have God time. And my biggest goal for this year is to read the whole Bible. If this is something that interests you, I would love for you to come along on this journey. Feel free to message me on my Instagram account here, and you just need to have the Bible app. Through this app, it comes up with a whole year's worth of reading so that you can complete the whole Bible. I really like this plan because it covers both an Old Testament, a New Testament, and then a Proverbs and Psalms. And I will make a future video on what my morning routine looks like for my quiet time. But I would love to connect with you guys if this is something that interests you. I would love to connect with you and journey with you, hold each other accountable, to sharpen each other, and it could just be so much fun. So either comment below or message me on Instagram. I'd love to connect with you. And my third goal for this year is to be intentional, to be in the present moment. That is the reason why our channel is all about organization and routine tips, because I feel like you can get sucked in with just going with the flow, which is fine, but as a parent, it's really hard to be effective and efficient with your time if you're not making lists and having plans and going through the things that are mundane that you have to do as a parent in order to be able to have you time, or in order to have family time, or to go on adventures and go on holidays. I feel like if I want to get the most out of life, then this is just the season that I'm in. When Mick and I were first married, we would go with the flow, we'd go on adventures, go on holidays, we were so carefree. I feel like when you are managing 2 kids as well, it's harder to do that sort of stuff and get the most out of life. And the way that my brain functions best is definitely through predictability of routines and sequences. And that is what I'll be sharing here on the channel, is parenting tips, tricks, and hacks, because We have a joke in our family that it's not about working harder, it's about working smarter. And I'm hoping that these tips and tricks that I share with you will ease your life, help you to enjoy it more, to have that downtime, and just to be intentional and present in each moment. So those are my New Year's resolutions for 2020. I hope you've liked hearing them. I hope they have inspired you to make some of your own. I definitely feel like the motivation aspect will only get you so far in your resolution. I feel like if you understand that at the core it's going to be discipline if you want to see results. And for me, I have hopes and plans and dreams for 2020, but ultimately I know that God's plan is the one that I want to follow, and I want to be physically and spiritually fit, so no matter what comes my way, I will be able to conquer it, to smash through it, to be able to rejoice in the good times and the bad times. And I really want to be in a good place, both mentally, physically, spiritually. Like last year, I just felt like I had no control over anything, and this year I still don't really have control, but there are some things that I can control, and that's what I'm putting my discipline towards. So if you've liked hearing my resolutions for 2020, please give this video a big thumbs up. It really supports my channel. Don't forget to hit that red subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and tap the bell to get notified. I'd love to hear what your resolutions are, so comment below telling me. I'd love to hear them, and I would love to connect with you if you are interested in reading your Bible in a whole year. Because this parenting gig doesn't come with a rule book, we only have each other, and I'll see you in the next video.